Alrighty, let's get into this.
I sense magical energies ahead. The mages cannot be far.
Should have an easier time on the King's Road.
Very nice.
Must be one of the supply caches Recruit Whittle wished us to find.
My mic is working this time. Yes.
supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Alright, let's save before I do this rift and get my ass kicked.
for Recruit Whittle.
I hope it's not on top of that mountain. Man, it's a shame that I didn't get these quests before I went out to these areas. Now I'm just doing backtracking.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle. Seeker, you initially believed our Herald of Andraste was involved in the attack on the Conclave, yes?
I did. The evidence seemed damning, given the lack of an alternative.
Yet you changed your mind.
You also heard the voices at the temple. Is it so surprising I listened to them?
Sadly, yes. Too few invested with authority possess the courage to alter their course. They fear the appearance of weakness.
The truth is more important than my reputation. And anyone wishing to accuse me of weakness is welcome to try.
Supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Make it take you!
It is what it is.
Right. That's why.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Oh no. Whoops.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
No, they don't.
Good day.
Welcome back.
Of course.
You all right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Will you look at that? Nobody would believe we had a Canary come through here.
What is this place?
Map-making tenderfoots named this the Hinterlands. But right here, there's nowhere. Just some fields, and now a bunch of demons. I'm Giles, by the way.
I need to be on my way.
Make a watch over you then.
Giles?
Maker's breath. If I were back in the city, I could just steal some blankets.
I found some of the apostate's supply stores. I can mark the locations for you.
I'll get out there myself with a few men and pick them up. This will keep a lot more refugees alive next time it snows. I appreciate it.
I really don't want to do these shards right now. If at all.
Nothing to report, sir.
Okay then.
Dead! No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
The breach may have driven them mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
Whoa, okay.
Could make camp here.
Nothing to report, sir. Nothing to report, sir.
How do I keep managing to find these quest things or areas before I have the quest? Very inconvenient. Oh man.
By the end of Hardin Hightown, almost every character is revealed as a spy or a traitor.
Wait, you read my book?
It was in the Inquisition library. Everyone but Donnan turned out to be in disguise. Is that common?
Are we still talking about books, or are you asking if everyone I know is a secret agent?
Are there many tricksters in dwarven literature?
A handful, but they're the exception. Mostly they're just honoring the ancestors. It's very dull stuff. Human literature. Now there's where you'll find the tricky, clever, really deceitful types.
Curious.
Not really. Dwarves write how they want things to be. Humans write to figure out how things are.
How tedious.
Thank you. I appreciate you finding her, and I'll see to it that this never happens again.
course. I've been there before, so it's gonna be there.
I suppose this must be Master Dennett.
There must be something here.
You'll be wanting to speak with my husband.
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Watch yourself, Inquisition. It's ugly out there. Name's Dennett. I served our Leman for 30 years as horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
If you have a problem with me personally, I'd like to know about it.
What? I've got no quarrel with the Canary. No
Did I try to play the race card?
That's between you and the mount. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow neck they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
What kind of racing are you talking about?
I set up a course over there with stakes in the ground. It's too narrow to race directly, so I time it with a sandglass. You try to ride the course before I call time.
I'll speak with you later.
Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts, good places for raiders and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Farewell.
Man. Oh.
Your abilities are remarkable, Seeker. It is fascinating to see how you and the Templars negate magic.
Have you never encountered Templars before?
Only at a distance. I am an apostate after all.
And they never caught up with you even once?
I am a very careful apostate.
Nice. Okay.
Nothing to report, sir.
Must be the wolves Master Dennett's wife warned us about.
That cave could be the lair of our strange wolves. A demon! demon dead, the farmers should be safe from the wolves.
I expect the wolves are also pleased to be freed from the demon's control.
Does anybody else smell that? Seriously, just me?
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
The wolves should be back to normal now. They shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed.
Oh.
anything we've got here.
serve you well.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
How can you be so calm with everything you believe?
Let me know if you need anything.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents.
I don't
and on
know
his
if
faith.
to carry a donkey.
Did you see the message I sent?
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through. The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Fun, fun, fun.
They wish to protect the people? From us?
We knew there would be some kind of reaction.
But I didn't expect the Templars to make an appearance.
The people may just be assuming what the Templars will do. I've heard of no concrete plans.
You think the Order's return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred.
We're doing all this to get help with the breach. Maybe this is our chance to get the Templars on our side.
Perhaps. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them.
I like Cassandra's armor.
Delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Stand wary, guardsman.
This Inquisition is heresy.
Along with the
You will not
Herald
look on my doubt.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet, a wicked Kunari sent to subvert the Maker's word.
I make no such claim. I wasn't sent here by Andraste or the Maker. I am simply trying to close the breach. It threatens us all.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Still yourself. He is beneath us.
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
The Chantry.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Who will fetch their Templars back, I wonder?
I believe that...
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
There must be something here.
Templars let you walk?
I'll just cheat.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
Fellow mages, we have nothing in common.
More than you'd think, and certainly more in common than with Templar thugs. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Come, let us return.
They are French. What the hell? I can't believe they got away with that.
Andraste! How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right?
BioWare
Just
really
say
needs
what?
to learn how to
Rich
design
chicks
a
always try
character's
for more than they
face.
deserve.
I swear
Blah,
to God.
blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're big. Real big. From the north, yeah? Ravane or... north. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow.
In it.
You're the herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People.
Your
Name's
people?
Sarah. This is cover. Get round it.
What do you mean
For
by
the
you
reinforcements.
people?
Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches. Cheeky, yeah?
Why did you take that weapon?
Sarah.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
All I know about you or your group is that I followed a random trail into a trap.
What trap? You knocked, he crapped. It's... Look, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? some houseboy who don't know shit.
I wonder if it's an
but knows
issue
a
with the
bad
frostbite
person when he sees
engine.
one.
Why
So
faces
no, I'm
look
not
so
knifey shiv dark
fucking
hole
ugly.
hidden. But if you don't listen down here too,
Or maybe
you
she's
risk
an
your
elf. I don't know.
britches.
Elves are
Like
ugly in
those
this
guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
game. What do you mean by you people?
So who are your friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have
Her facial
explained to them
structure
that
is
free help
fucked.
is good.
And so is Solus's, no offense. And then those are the only two elves I've really stared at their face, and then I look at literally every other BioWare game post this, and I'm thinking about like PB from Mass Effect Andromeda, and then like literally every single character in Anthem. They're so ugly. I believe the people at BioWare have never seen another human face in their fucking life. Fuck you. Okay.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
I recently learned that Mass Effect Andromeda, I mean, if it wasn't apparent from the actual game, the the development was absolutely atrocious, like, because they spent 2 years or 2 or 3 years in like pre-production and then finally decided to fucking kidding me. And then finally I spent some time building the game. By that time they needed to release in like 2 years. So that's why the animations are bad, but that does not excuse like ugly characters. I don't know. Because I mean, you could have low res characters look decent. I mean, I could argue that the models in every other BioWare game, from Knights of the Old Republic, Jade Empire, and even Mass Effect 1 and 2 look better. Although Mass Effect 2 has like a really ugly Ashley for some reason. I don't know. So far, looking at the updates on the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, it looks fine. But I'm still not getting it day one. Man, I just saved. I don't know why I'm doing that. What I really want is another Jade Empire game. That'd be cool as fuck.
And you've seen no...
So, this is it, huh? Oh, no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. Hear that? I meant the stronghold, but it sounded like... Well, it's funny, right? Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
It's not just a war between those two.
Well, sure, the sky has a hole in it, but I can't put an arrow in that. Well, I have. Doesn't come down. That's weird. And that's the point, right? It's weird and right there, but they still want to punch each other. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Is there something else you're looking for? Like what's behind all this?
Maybe. I don't know. First things first, right? I help you, march, arrow, kick. Then people stop being stupid, and everything starts to make sense again. Sound good to you, or chosen Lord Herald?
No. Hell no.
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
Fact. Spare the frills, just get it all back to normal. Best plan I've heard. Only plan I've heard, really. Everyone up their own arses. Let's get things done.
Dune. He thinks Dune. Oh man, she's a lesbian. Oh no, the ugliest character in the game. No. Oh no, what am I gonna do? See, I hate this. Like, they mark them on the map like they're dark, like you've spoken to them, but you haven't.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing?
Wow, that was strong. Be more subtle
What I
next
have set in
time.
motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor.
I think she's cute. I like strong
and
women.
They may be right.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
You're asking me?
You're not a follower of the Kyun. You could be. I suppose it doesn't matter now.
Okay,
I
that
have
was
to believe
weird.
we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
That was a bug. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims.
The Frostbite engine
None
wasn't
made
built
quite
for
since you
a
did.
game like this. It was... They had, like, the people who made Inquisition had to design it so that you could see your own player model. Because the Frostbite engine was built for Battlefield and combat. So like, all of these bugs that we're seeing, these visual bugs, which really don't... They're funny, and so, like, I don't think they bog down the game, but it's very clearly, like, they just... Like, the people at EA were just like, oh, you need to use the Frostbite engine because it makes Battlefield games look so good, and so you're gonna make this game look so good. And then, shit happens.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars.
The engine
to join
makes
her
for
cause.
nice clothes, yes.
Now it seems we face something far worse.
Well, see, Cullen's face actually looks decent. I don't know what's up with everyone else's. Cassandra's is fine too. See, like I said, it's literally all the other race. Okay, I guess I'm racist now.
The Conclave destroyed a giant hole in the sky. Things are...
My character's face looks nice.
Why we're
I designed it.
Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
Oh my god.
You understand our situation. I appreciate your opinion.
Look around. Our people are well organized and committed. Despite what the clerics think, we are in the best position to help. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
There should be a bromosexual option.
I did not see good.
No offense to anyone who probably likes Cullen, but like, he looks like he would be the basic type, because it would because it's sort of like Caden from Mass Effect 1.
Until we asked them to be less harsh in their treatment of the mages.
Hell yeah.
They rebelled.
Bromances.
I am not certain the Chantry should ever.
Well, I don't know how deep the friendship goes when you're playing, like when you're like if you're just being friendly and nice to Cullen. I'm assuming, but it's like it'd be really cool if there were more options in games where you're just like going to taverns and stuff. I don't know.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the light in the shadow. In their
White,
blood, the Maker's will is
blonde, strong-jawed warrior.
Blood.
Yeah, that seems
To
very
die
vanilla.
so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
She seems very spiritual. I don't want to say fanatical. I'm trying to find the word.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I
That's
regret that
not
I
what
even
I
let you see
fucking
me like
meant.
this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Josephine.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter. You heard?
My agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
How did you do that?
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Fuck.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave...
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it.
I wish my character's voice was deeper. A bit more like Worf from from Star Trek The Next Generation.
Please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
That's what the Kunari remind me of. They remind me of
Then there may be more
Klingons.
going on than we thought.
Has anyone dared ask? No, I do not think. Ah, Master Adar. May I have a word?
Sure.
What did you need?
Well, as you are Talvashos, people have asked. You grew up outside. There is no easy way to
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I exploded for a second there.
Have you studied the Kyun?
It is a decided gap in my education. I know the Kyun is a philosophy, a set of laws, a legislative guide, and a social architecture governing the Kunari. Those who appeared at court, however, insisted the Kyun is too complex for an outsider.
It's not because you're human. Real Kunari tell me I'll never understand the Kyun.
Yet they take converts. Their criteria is beyond my grasp.
My favorite bits
Do you believe in any of the Kyun's philosophies?
From the original Mass Effect, they would have achievements and they would pop up over subtitles, and so I don't know, you'd miss probably some of the conversation. Why would I join the Kyun as a mage? That makes no sense. Oh, there we go. That's the...
I've met mages living under the Kyun. Believe it or not, they trust magic even less than the
Fuck 'em.
Chantry.
Which indicates you have no reason to join them, and yet... People ask how a Kunari could be Andraste's herald. It worries them if they believe it, and angers them if they do not. Convincing them of your good intentions will be tasking.
Maybe they'd go easier on the Kunari Herald if they knew of my winsome smile.
I'll be sure to add a mystery to my letters. Strangely, your mercenary work is not so inflammatory. People are fabricating extravagant tales of your heroics.
There wasn't a group around that didn't want my help when a tough assignment came up. If you needed it done, Adar was at the top of the list.
I noticed. Leliana found a letter from the captain of your last company. He had nothing but praise for your skill in battle, but doesn't mention what part you played.
I cornered bandits we were chasing and convinced them to give themselves up or be devoured by pet demons. I conjured up a few wisps and they practically threw their weapons away.
If the Chantry had heard and mistook you for a Maleficarum, how daring. I hope life in Haven doesn't bore you compared to such exploits.
Ooh, no.
Clean sheets, warm food, sturdy walls. I even have a cot instead of a bedroll. Compared to life on the road, this place is luxury.
I would never have described it that way. I mean, I'm glad you've acclimatized to this place, Harold. Truly.
Please tell me if you find something. You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero. It must be easier because you're not human. They already see you as different from those of us who lived in circles. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Ooh, excuse me.
We are garnering interest from the capital.
You're not pleased?
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Val Royeaux.
Yeah, with a game this expansive, it's really hard to
Let's see what we have.
it's really hard to balance that out. But it encourages replayability, so.
All right.
Let us begin.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood the Maker's will is written.
You loaded in yet, buddy?
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Who are you, soldier?
Comisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
What can your Bulls Chargers offer the Inquisition?
We're loyal, we're tough, and we don't break contracts. Ask around Val Royeaux. We've got references. You lead a company yourself, right? So you know talk is cheap. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
God damn it. It was there the whole time.
Too many wounded. Not enough animals.
Let all repeat the chant of light.
He who trusts in the Maker, fire is her. As the moth sees light.
Well, I just now realized that this Haven area is supposed to be like...
I should look around.
It's supposed to be like your Normandy. So you're supposed to like, oh, this is just where I keep coming back to, and then talk to all of my party members at once, and... But they make it so big, you can't find everything. No, I don't. No, let me fast travel, please. Game sucks.
See reason.
I've heard about Valroyaux.
We cannot stay here.
This is not right. I will not be joining them. At least the Inquisition does not stand directly opposed to the Chantry.
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed better. It's a chance to uphold the Chantry's laws, and help the mages through a troubled time.
Fuck the Templar.
Not every Templar feels that way.
I know. Power can corrupt. It's a delicate balance. One person trying to do something can make a difference. You should keep that in mind, Harold.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
The Maker wills it.
Maker be with you. Can I help you with something?
Farewell.
Maker go with you.
So it's true. Butler has standards. I hope my hunch wasn't wrong. Might as well have...
No, the game loads too fast. I can't read this fucking lore. God damn it. Imagine if they just straight up made a battlefield, Dragon Age battlefield, or whatever. You already have the different classes, and it's built in the Frostbite engine. Just throw a bunch of players in there, and...
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master.
They have a
and
multiplayer.
sent to your
It's
people
just,
as a
I'm assuming it's wave-based, like the Mass Effect co-op. You're telling me you wouldn't want a spin-off, like, because that'd just be a spin-off, you know? I don't think it'd ruin a franchise. Oh no, it's not about what's needed. It's about if it's cool. Well, take a look at Rainbow Six Siege. Nobody wanted a fucking Pickle Rick skin, but hey, they added it. Man, I will pay money to not have to go around. What? You've got to be kidding me. I can't swim.
Line there and there. No. Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless. Blackwall. Warden Blackwall. You're not. How do you know my name? Who said that? That's it. Help or get out. We're
Who
dealing with
designed
these idiots
this?
first. Conscripts, here they come.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I've been called a lot of things lately by a lot of people.
Well, I'm talking to you. Stop dancing.
We're Inquisition, trying to find out why the Wardens disappeared and if it had anything to do with the Divine's murder.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
What's the Warden purpose got to do with throwing farmers at bandits?
This was different. I was in the area recruiting, fought some demons, then I heard about the stealing. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time, they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire.
That crazy idea I had
Make you
about
better
the
than
Dragon
you
Age
think you
battlefield had me thinking about back when they made the Lord of the Rings Conquest, which was essentially Star Wars Battlefront, but Lord of the Rings skinned. And I remember I had a ton of fun with that game. I want them to make another, like, medieval, or no, not medieval, because Chivalry technically is like a medieval battlefield. But I want them to make a fantasy, medieval fantasy Battlefront type game again. That'd be cool. Heck, they could just bring back Lord of the Rings Conquest.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
You're no help. I'm no further ahead than I was.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a Warden. Maybe you need me.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This Warden walks with the Inquisition.
They look like they plucked Blackwall straight out of a, not a fantasy setting, just a medieval setting. It reminds me of a character from, like, Kingdom Come Deliverance. How embarrassing. God damn. Pussies. Oh, I haven't checked this. Oh, okay.
You're smirking again, like in that fight before. What's so funny?
The simplest spell had you white as a sheet. I've shrugged off worse in practice.
Well, sorry I'm scared of the stuff I've been warned about my whole life, like most people who aren't seekers.
I apologize. I could help if you're willing.
No, I have things to do. You can help by standing in front of me.
That I can do.
Me smash.
Those fake bandit shits up ahead. Let's have them.
Sure, why not? God damn it. Nope. I really wanted to get those rifts done so I could just not see them on the map. Fuck you.
Bet there's more where that came from.
sec, guys. I will go back and grab it.
Where'd you go?
Hello? Garbage. Ah! It's set up. Yeah. I listen, I'm not stupid.
all serious. What do wardens do when there's no blight anyway?
Whatever it takes to keep the world safe.
Like join Inquisition?
If that's what's necessary. Hey, you're here too.
The Inquisition can't be all broody beards like you and Cassandra.
She doesn't have the hair for it.
Oh, I bet she does. Places.
That's enough.
Knew it!
Motherfucker. Well, why are you giving it to me then? Man, I hate level restrictions for items. Piss me off so much. I feel like I understand the reasoning behind it, but if I work hard for something and then I can't equip it until like I go up another level, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like I already did the hard part. Motherfucker. Oh my god! There was no, like, setup for that thing to spawn in. That was so weird. Of course, behind the waterfall. Why didn't I check here?
Carter, no fun then. Coin first, people second.
Alright, well since it loaded into a new area, I think this is a good place to stop for now. Just gonna save here. Well, thanks for watching. I'll be back playing this sometime. Good night.